So, Hawk,
Yes?
why exactly did you break up with Philippine?
Oh, Jemima, it was a myriad of different things. I mean, for one, we kind of just went into it based off of looks. I never took the time to figure out how good she was at verbal communication, and then I found out she isn't good at verbal communication. And on top of that, I've been told I'm annoying. It could have been partially that, too. Here we go. Suffer with us. Show us that you care.
You came up with those lyrics out of
Yeah, it
nowhere.
doesn't cost you a nickel. It doesn't cost a dime.
It's audio ducking with Hawk and Jemima. Yeah.
If we really want to break down what led to us breaking up, it might be good to go back to Monday. Hey, Philippine, I made you breakfast, and it is happy to meet you. I said I made you breakfast, and it's happy to meet you. What do you mean, That doesn't tell me much. Was that a of gratitude or a of frustration? Well, that one was definitely frustrated. What are you frustrated about? I made you breakfast. Okay, well, sure, it was a bowl of bran flakes with no milk, but surely you're independent enough to pour the milk. I mean, what did you want me to do? Get up and make you a stack of pancakes, a fresh omelet, bacon, eggs in the omelet with bacon? Look, if you want this to work out, you've got to actually communicate with me. I don't know if I've ever heard you speak as much as one word. All you do is make little sounds of dissatisfaction. Why don't you do a thing for me sometime, huh? What are you doing? Are you writing down on paper? Well, that is new. Let me see that. Oh, come on, now that is just crass. You know what? I don't even know why I bother with you. Get out of my house!
So Hawk ran off crying, all the way back to his bedroom. What would you do if you were in that situation? Now, Philippine was still sitting at the breakfast table, wondering what she was supposed to do. Yep, she decided Philippine was gonna run away, and she wasn't ever gonna come back to Hawk Webb. No, she was gonna find herself a new man, a better man, one who would treat her right, despite her lack of verbal communication. She took no responsibility whatsoever, and instead pegged it on the idiot.
She did what to the idiot?
We're not going to get into that again.
When did we ever get into that?
I'm the narrator. Quit getting involved.
Okay, my bad.
Philippine, she ran away. Oh, yonder over the hill. She grabbed her bag, she grabbed some corn, and then ran faster still. She didn't want Hawk to realize that she had run away. But back home in Fowler Beluga, Hawk was having a normal day.
Welcome back to Audio Ducking. Well, that concludes that chapter of my life.
You okay, Hawk? Hawk was doing an episode of Audio Ducking and only briefly mentioned the fact that he and Philippine had broken up. It wasn't too heavy on his mind. He was pretty used to breaking up with people, being the insufferable piece of shit he is.
I heard that! You!
I'm a narrator. Quit getting involved.
My bad.
So back in Fowler Beluga, it was a pretty average day for Hawk. But Philippine? Well, she wasn't doing so well. You see, Philippine is what they call a gold digger. Philippine doesn't really like Hawk very much because Hawk's a stupid piece of shit. But after Hawk's billionaire raven girlfriend hit the bucket, he's rolling in dough. So she made a few sacrifices. But now that her and Hawk have broken up due to his idiocracy and her lack of verbal communication, it seems like she's not going to have the money she needs. What's she going to do? Well, she didn't have to wonder for long. Philippine, she wandered over yonder over the hill. Philippine, she wandered over yonder, took a spill, fell down the hill and bruised her ass, tumbled with a crashy crash. Hawk's over here, he's trying to smash. Gandalf says you shall not pass. Philippine, she ran away. She's got no job, no money, yay. What will she do to feed her crew? She's got no crew, so joke's on you. Philippine, why don't you become a manager for a store or two? Or maybe one that ought to do. Philippine, why don't you apply to be a Belugal grocery store manager guy? Girl, bird. So that was what she did. Philippine came all the way back to Belugal after running all the way to Timbuktu. She walked right into that Belugal grocery store and demanded a job. She didn't just get a job at the supermarket, she got a super job at the supermarket. A job as a store security person. Bird. Meanwhile,
Jemima, we're gonna steal all the shallots in the store. Every one of them.
I'm gonna stop you right there. If you don't know the context, go listen to the episode The Shallot Caper, which should only be one episode back. Okay, go ahead. If you haven't heard it yet, pause and go give it a listen. Did you hear it? Great! Okay, well, on with the show. Little did Philippine know that her job wasn't going to last very long, because she was going to get killed by a butt. A butt onion.
We are gathered here today to mourn the loss of Philippine, a bluebird who frequented Belugal and briefly worked as a store security personnel, and that is pretty much all we know. She died because of a shallot. The only individual we could find connected to her was a Mr. Hawk Webb, who she previously shared a residence with for a very short period of time. Mr. Webb, why don't you come up here and talk?
Thank you, man with the half-baked British accent. I appreciate the opportunity to talk, to flop my lips into the microphone, to waggle my tongue at the audience, but it isn't one I deserve. It isn't one I've earned. I shouldn't be speaking at Philippine's funeral because I killed Philippine! I killed her with my butt! I didn't even mean to, but I did! Oh, and she's not the first person I've killed with my butt either! I've got a list! Let me read it to you!
That won't be necessary, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. In fact, I believe we can all go home now.
Why? We're mourning the loss of Philippine.
Well, we were, but we don't have to now.
Why?
Look for yourself, chap.
Philippine? Philippine! I'm so glad you lived! I promise to never kill anyone with my butt again!